This presentation provides an overview of the Aparian GemLan Router. The GemLan Router provides an interface between the Ethernet IP and GEMLAN-D, which is based on the DecNet Ethernet protocol. In this presentation, we will cover an introduction of the product, an application example, how to configure the product, and how configuration is achieved with Rockwell Automation's FTView and Logix platforms. The GemLan Router is ideal for interfacing Rockwell Automation Logix platforms and FTView HMI to legacy GEM80 PLCs via the GEMLAN-D communication card. The module uses a small footprint DIN rail mount enclosure with a wide input voltage range of 10 to 28 volts DC. It provides a standard 10 to 100 megabit per second full half-duplex auto MDIX Ethernet interface. The module supports the reading and writing of all data tables in the GEM80 PLC. PLC5 emulation is used when integrating FTView with the GEM80 PLC, which allows the FTView HMI to exchange data directly with the GemLan router. When Logix exchanges data with the GEM80 PLC, the GemLan router is set up to read and write directly to Logix tags using Aparian's direct-to-tag technology. In the example application, the GemLan router allows the Rockwell Automation Control Logix controller to exchange data with the legacy GEM80 PLC. The GemLan router connects to the Logix controller over Ethernet IP and connects to the GEM80 PLC with Ethernet DecNet via the GEMLAN-D communications card. The FTView HMI can also exchange data with the GEM80 PLC using the GemLan router. The GemLan router connects to the FTView HMI using the PCCC protocol. This application example allows the user to replace the legacy HMI with FTView and migrate control of the GEM80 I/O to control Logix. In the following section, we will provide a basic overview of the configuration required for the GemLan router and how that translates into a working solution. All Aparian modules are configured using the Slate configuration utility, which can be freely downloaded from the Aparian website. In the general configuration, the module requires a name and an IP address for the Ethernet network. The user also needs to select which mode the GemLan router will operate in, either PLC5 mode, which is used for interfacing the FTView HMI with the GEM80 PLC, or scheduled Logix tag mode, which is used for interfacing the Logix controller with the GEM80 PLC. The GEMLAN-D section of configuration allows the user to configure the local and remote nodes of the GemLan Ethernet network, which is used to select the target GEMLAN-D communication card and GEM80 PLC. Next, we discuss how the GemLan router is configured for FTView, allowing the HMI to exchange data with the GEM80 PLC. When interfacing the FTView HMI to the GEM80 PLC, the GemLan router must be used in PLC5 mapping mode. This allows the user to map GEM80 data tables to PLC5 data files. When the HMI reads or writes to the emulated PLC5 files, the GEM80 PLC tables mapped to these files will be read or written to. This allows the user to replace the legacy HMI without the needs for a logic controller. In FTView Studio, the user will add the GemLan router to RS-Links Enterprise as a PLC5, allowing for the FTView to exchange data with the GemLan router using PLC5 files, for example N9 or F8. In the example, the mapped PLC5 files will translate to GEM80 PLC tables, enabling the FTView HMI to exchange data with the GEM80 PLC. In the following section, we'll discuss how the GemLan router is configured and how Logix is integrated into a solution, allowing the Logix controller to exchange data with the GEM80 PLC. When interfacing to either a control Logix or compact Logix, the GemLan router must be used in scheduled Logix tag mapping mode. This allows the user to map GEM80 data tables to logic tags. The GemLan router will automatically exchange the data between the Logix controller and GEM80 PLC at a configurable rate. No logic code, for example ladder code, is required in the Logix controller because the Logix tags are being accessed directly. The target browser functionality can be used to browse the Ethernet network for the Logix controller, or the target SIP path can be entered manually. Up to 4 different scan classes can be configured. Each mapped item needs to use one of the scan classes to set the update period for that specific mapped item. Lastly, the gem function of either read or write is set. together with the required gem table elements and associated logix target tag. The tags can either be entered manually or can be selected by using the Logix tag browser, which will provide the user with a list of tags in the target Logix controller. This concludes the product overview of the Aparian GemLan Router. For more information, please contact us via email at sales@aparian.com or visit our website at www.aparian.com. Thank you.